Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of February 2nd through the 8th, 2015. I am using my Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again. And so let's just get started. You have a few really good cards this week. I'm excited. I'm seeing 3 really awesome cards. So I'm excited about your week, Sagittarius. The first one that you have comes up on Monday. We have the 6 of Clubs. Now the 6 of Clubs just means that you have been working on a project that not only benefits yourself, but also benefits other people around you, okay? And so what's happening on Monday is that some of those other people are coming to you with compliments and showing their appreciation for you working on this project that helps them as well as you. Okay, so your next really great card comes up on Tuesday, and then the last one comes up on Sunday. But this card is fantabulous. Now this is the 9 of Cups card, and this card just tells me that you have some relationship in your life, maybe romantic, maybe not. Could be family, friends, co-workers. Okay, but you have some relationship in your life on Tuesday that is just feeling good. It just feels wonderful. You're just feeling appreciated. You're feeling like things are flowing well in the relationship. You're feeling like things are going the right direction. It just feels good on Tuesday. All right, so Wednesday, what we have coming up is we have the Hanged Man. All right, so the Hanged Man on Wednesday, that just tells me that you, Sagittariuses, have some kind of situation going on Wednesday that really you're not quite sure how to handle it. Everything that you can think of to do to handle it, what you're coming up with, it just seems like it's going to cause consequences that you're not willing to deal with. So you're kind of waiting to see, this is kind of keeping you in a paralyzed position because you don't really know what way to go. You haven't found a good solution yet. The interesting thing about the Hanged Man is that if we give ourselves time and give ourselves a chance to step back and get a different perspective on the situation, a lot of times we can come up with a really good solution for that situation. So it's just a matter of time and perspective. Now on Thursday, what we have coming in for you, Sagittarius, is the Sun in reverse. And this is not a terrible card, but it is a card that's just saying that you're feeling a little bit limited. It's like it's kind of like somebody gave you some kind of project or a job to work on, or some kind of responsibility, and then and you think, oh, okay, great, I like taking on this responsibility, it's a nice challenge for me, and you're working away at it, and then they walk up and they say, oh, and by the way, we only want it done in this particular way. And you already have your system going. You're getting it accomplished some other way that's not their particular way. It's that type of thing where you're feeling limited or boxed in by somebody else's ideas about how you should be doing things. And probably how you should be doing things for them. Okay, so that's your Thursday. Not a terrible card. You can live through that card. Friday, what we have coming up is we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So Sagittarius, Queen of Swords in reverse. What am I getting on that? I'm feeling something new. Interesting. Still checking it out. It's really an odd meaning, so give me a second here. I want to make sure I'm getting it right. I apologize for the delay. Okay. All right. So this card is talking about on Friday, Queen of Swords in reverse. What I'm hearing about this situation for you guys, Sagittarius, is that, and this pretty much only applies to females. Not completely only applies to females. There's a few men who fit into this. But most of you, this is only going to apply to the female Sagittariuses that are watching this. And what this is on on Friday, how's the best way to say this? There's a situation that has you feeling overwhelmed and over emotional, and it feels like best way to say this, it feels like there's a resurgence of new life into a relationship that you have on Friday. So a resurgence of new life into a relationship that you have, and that shows up on Friday for you. And this relationship is one that you've been feeling very emotional about. Like this relationship really has had you triggered for a while. I'm feeling like it's been for a while. And so, for some of you, and this is very specific, so this is not going to apply to all of you because this is a general reading. So obviously, you know, I can't say that this is going to apply to hundreds of people. But there's some of you, there's somebody in you, I'm going to say there's probably about 20 people that will actually see this video, that you have actually lost a significant other. In other words, they've crossed over, they've passed away. Okay? And that now, what I see coming in on Friday for you is that you begin to be able to communicate with that significant other that's crossed over. So in other words, you have some kind of medium experiences. Either you go to a medium and you hear from that person that's crossed over through the medium, or you start to recognize the messages that that person is sending you already. Maybe that person is flickering lights for you. Maybe that person changes the TV station on you. Maybe that person messes around with your radio or your CD player. Maybe you actually have mediumistic tendencies too, and maybe you hear things or sense things about that person and you feel like that person's right there with you. This card really is talking about a resurgence of something, resurgence of new life. So I'm really feeling like you have a whole new communication with this person that you were never able to have with them before they crossed over. And I know that sounds crazy, and I know that's not going to apply to everybody, but there's definitely somebody out there that needs to hear that and needs to know that. Okay. All right, yeah, that's all I need to say about that card. Okay, so Saturday, what we have coming up for you, Sagittarius, is we have the Lovers, and the Lovers is in reverse. And the Lovers in reverse really just means that Sagittarius, on Saturday there is some relationship. This could be for, wow, I'm feeling like for like a lot of you, this is actually going to be a relationship with a neighbor or somebody nearby in your community. But also it could be a love relationship, could be family relationship, friendship, business relationship, whatever. But I am hearing for most of you, this is going to have something to do with neighbors. So I'm feeling like Saturday, there's going to be some kind of friction between, for most of you, you and a neighbor. But for some of you, between you and somebody that you have some kind of relationship with. Okay? Let's see. Sunday, this is your other good card. You have the Fool card. I call this the Leap of Faith card. This card really talks about having a situation that you just innately know how to handle, but that knowing is not logical and you're not really sure where that knowing came from. And so it's hard to really justify to follow that knowledge since it doesn't line up with logic. But the thing is, with this card, this shows me that you take that leap of faith, that you decide, you know what, the universe has my back and I'm just going to do this. And so that's what I see. I see you taking that leap of faith on Sunday. Beautiful, beautiful beginning of a wonderful new journey when you do that, by the way. Okay, so Sagittarius, that is your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a reading, please be aware that I not only do psychic tarot reading, I also do spiritual healing, and I do mediumship work. So check out my website. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you're there, if you do decide that I am the best person for you to work with, then feel free to contact me and we'll set up your we'll set up your session as quickly as possible. For the rest of you, I will see you next week. Peace out, everybody. Have a great week.